What are our bodies really capable of?
Aussie ultramarathon runner Samantha Gash.
One of Australia's best ultra-marathon runners is focusing on a very different
In
goal.
recent years, she's run through deserts, the Himalayas, and even Antarctica.
Running the equivalent of 55 marathons in a month. It took her from one side of South Africa to the
A young
other.
Australian is putting her body on the line to help inspire
She has
change.
raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for amazing causes.
Samantha Gash is setting out on a 4,000-kilometre run across India.
We don't know our full potential until we put it to the test.
My name is Samantha Gash and I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I'm an endurance athlete and I'm a corporate speaker. I now use my endurance running to work on social impact projects around the world. We are truly capable of so much more if we're willing to go beyond what we're comfortable with. Theoretically, I understood trying to run across India would be a huge undertaking. The reality of it is it's harder than I could ever possibly imagine. This is what it looks like when you push yourself beyond.
This isn't an elite sport. This is all mind. You do it because you want to and you believe in it. It's going to hurt.
There's no point constantly suffering in your life unless you know why you're doing it.
Ultramarathon running has taught me a couple of things, and one thing it's taught me is that first phase of the lead up, the preparation, is all about like risk mitigating. Think of all the things that can go wrong, prep your training, work out how to get the lightest possible pack, be really resourceful.
This is the world that I love. I'm a lawyer by trade. I love risk mitigating. I love getting the spreadsheet out. I love, taking a really raw idea and formulating it into this blueprint.
And the next thing is an execution phase where you're bold and brave enough to go, this is not working.
If something's not working, you've got to be willing to change it, and you've got to be willing to pivot and pivot and pivot until it actually lands. And then you might have to pivot again, 6 months down the track because that new plan no longer works out.
The sun's come out and it's just fucking ridiculous. She's my French. Oh, and we're both broken down a little bit. But we're going to get there.
You need to take turns in partnerships and in every aspect of your life where you both have turns being the stronger, the leader, and then you each take turns also being that vulnerable person. But I will never forget there was one moment when Lisa threw herself on the ground and screamed and said, I think we're going to die, we'll never get out of here. And I had just been vomiting on my own shirt, but her saying to me that she was freaking out all of a sudden kind of snapped me out of my vulnerable state of being the follower. And I was like, no, we can do this, we can do it. And I grabbed her up and we kept going together.
The first thing that we should all acknowledge is there was no way I was going to be burning Lisa off. I was completely, I can't even describe that. I was really overwhelmed.
Lisa in that moment, whether she knew it or not, actually sent something charging through me and allowed me to be empowered and actually get us towards our goals. So when we're in teams, sometimes we're the leader and we think we have to show with strength, control, such certainty all the time, when the reality is the people in your team are motivated by different things at different times. Vulnerability is important because what it does is it creates trust with people. And in teams, what we're trying to do is get people to go to the edge of the world with us.